Gigi Variety reading FoodWISE, continuing on with and in the section Believing Diets and Weight. Weight is a complex topic and I don't pretend to cover it. But here are a few points worth keeping in mind. A discussion of diets, food restriction, and weight loss needs to recognize how much we have pathologized obesity. Food writer Julie Guthman takes on what she sees as the nation's obsession with thinness and disparagement of fat in Weighing In, Obesity, Food Justice, and the Limits of Capitalism. She argues that state and federal agencies battle the quote-unquote obesity epidemic with missionary zeal, hoping to quote-unquote civilize the masses into focusing on low-fat and usually high-sugar foods. She also notes that those same agencies are responsible for a food policy that encourages the production of commodity crops, corn and soy, that are the foundation for processed and convenience foods. Guthman is squarely in the same camp as Marion Nessel and Michael Moss. No matter how many convivial meals, group potlucks, or USDA food pyramid school lunch meals are served, that still doesn't change the easy availability of so much unwholesome food, high in sugar, salt, and processed fat. Julie Guthman's work, and not just this book, is incredibly important, talking about how we pathologize obesity. We despair over obesity, especially other people's obesity. We frame obesity in terms of disease. And she's saying that is inaccurate and not healthy and not just either. So, as I said before, within the last couple of nights, we've been talking about this topic that what you put in your body and how much you exercise has only a very small impact in the total picture. There's much more to consider. And then what that total picture means, as Guthman suggests, is really up for interpretation. Just questioning convention, questioning, again, perfectionist ideals, some other person's idea of what we should look like. And if it's our own idea of what we should look like, and we are obsessed with thin, then I've got a good book for you. The link tonight doesn't have necessarily much to do with obsession with thinness. It has more to do with the visibility of all artists and all choreographers, and in particular, Donald Byrd. Donald Byrd lives, breathes, thinks, and is Black Lives Matter, as he has been his whole entire life. His work is shockingly powerful. That someone could conceive of movements, a string of movements to give such an important message. I call that shockingly powerful. He is a gifted artist and one worth watching, as I've been writing about recently. But the link I have is just a link to his Vimeo channel, and I encourage you to take a look at some of this powerful work.